All right, guys, the new case file is here for case file number 2 or case 2. And if you go in, part 2 is there. Yeah, that's not confusing at all. So we have chapter 1 and chapter 2. You need to make sure you switch to chapter 2. And then you can go through chapter 2 and you can beat all this, read through the story and whatnot, get some free shards for Mina, get a free copy of the SR Mina, which is nice, get some orbs for Mina if you don't have her ability board done yet, get some memories. Free to play memories are always nice as well. And then at the very end, you can also get a copy of Gran Torino, and I believe that will get you finished up on fully DXing and getting your Gran Torino done, as well as some hero gems. So case file is definitely worth doing. Got a couple of boss fights in here. I will be walking you guys just through the boss fights in this video. I'll be going over stage 1, stage 2, stage 6, stage 8, stage 9, stage 10, and the EX stage, because the EX stage is technically the hardest stage of them all. But in general, case files are typically not that difficult, so just keep that in mind as we're going through this. I'm not going to be going over the story. If you guys want to read through the story on your own time, that is perfectly okay, because typically the case file stories aren't terrible. At least I think the unique ones are. I think this one's just like a recap of the season, so it's like, it's okay. When you pick your supporters, if you're, I guess, a lower battle power or you have your characters at a lower level, it can be useful, but these don't really matter for people that have been playing the game for a while, so don't really worry too much about your supporters. And then I'm just using auto-filled teams. You could definitely switch your characters up and use characters who are better or worse, depending on what you want to go with. But like right here, I have Blue Yayorozu. Like she's so outdated, so bad. Like I don't need to be running her. I have way better characters. I just am not running them. And so just, you know, make sure you go through, switch out your characters as needed, and let's hop in. There is also strategy info here on each boss, but once again, this is so easy, it's just not necessary. So yeah. All right, as we get into this here, I have to do a little download, apparently. Okay, annoying. It's fine. Okay, so as we get into this, it should not be too bad. We're taking out Gigantomachia, which is cool. I wonder if we'll ever see a Gigantomachia that's playable in the game. I feel like we might see one in the future, but who knows? That'd be pretty sick to see. We also haven't seen like, you know, Tokoyami going nuts. I think that'd be a cool one to see as well. Like just really big characters. I don't know how they fit on the screen though. We'll just do, actually, let's do this order right here. That looks good. Frostbite, nope, but we did increase crit rate, so all my hits is crit right there. Beautiful. He looked like he did nothing. It's so weird seeing this big mass coming at you and he just did nothing to us. And dead. Alright, Gigantomachia, kind of a pushover right here. He'll be harder in the later stages, of course. It gets harder progressively as you go through the case files, but for this particular section right here, Gigantomachia was just very easy. We didn't really have to plan around it or anything. Now we have a boss fight against Midnight and Mount Lady. Interesting, the mommy duo with Mirko excluded, of course, but there is a new Mirko coming to the game. Swimsuit Mirko. Very excited. Look in the bottom left of the screen. You will see her. If you guys haven't checked out the video on her kit yet, go check that out. But yeah, very excited for her. As for her kits, I don't know. I'm kind of like, I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see how the kit goes, but let's do skill impact increase. Let's see if we can go for the bind and then the AoE here, and we'll do Mirio. Why not? All right, speed down, skill impact down for them. Nice bind, let's go. And I have a feeling we want to kill Midnight first here, so we're gonna go like this. Nice freeze. Dead. Oh, she actually survived. Maybe we have to get them both low at the same time. Hard to say. Zero did a lot of damage right there. I'm kind of proud of him. Nope, she just had last stance. Okay, that's fine. Let's do the plus ultra here. 50,000 damage, nice. I guess blue characters are working pretty well in this particular case file for whatever reason. They're just running red characters. And Zero coming through. My level 130 Zero, I honestly thought his name is literally Superior Mobility Zero. If I'm saying his name wrong, I apologize. It's said differently everywhere, right? But Zero, however you say it. But Superior Mobility Zero, and he literally is not a better speed character than like so many other speed characters, which is just, it makes me so sad. I wish he was a little bit better, but it is what it is. Anyways, let's move on to the next boss fight. Okay, next we're up to stage 6 where we're taking on Shigaraki as a boss. You get a decent amount of pieces for Mina, so that's pretty nice. Let's go ahead and choose Bakugo as our support. And then I only have one team left to choose from. Now, my recommendation is once you run out of your 6 teams for the day, do not waste hero gems to refresh like I am doing. But you know, if you want to, you can. It's just not worth it though, because you want to get as many hero gems as you can from this to be able to summon. So just wait, and the next day you'll be able to refresh for free. So that's really nice if you guys know how to do that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do this, this, and this. I have a very strong team that the game just put together for me for no reason, but I'll take it. He's gonna evade this. Nothing we can do about that. And he'll evade this, but this one will hit. Pretty decent damage. And this next one should be able to do some pretty good damage right here. I imagine Sue does the most. Yeah, definitely did the most there. And we'll have all of our plus ultras coming up. We'll also be able to get evasion from our Ninjire, which is nice. He's going to evade this. The evasions are so annoying. Okay, 99,000 though, great damage. 48,000, and he's burning now, which is good. Alright, and we'll do this, and this hopefully about ends it for us. Pretty close. He'll be dead after this turn, thanks to the normals. And the burn? Oh no, he's last stood the burn. Okay, so he had a last stand. That's fine though. No, he's dead. There we go. So that boss wasn't too hard. Keep in mind he'll have a last stand, so if you're struggling to survive, bring a healer. You'll be fine. Not too hard of a stage though. Okay, and now we're finally at the end. We have stages 8, 9, 10, and the EX stage to do with some story in between. We will, of course, be skipping the story for the sake of the video, but we should be able to get through all of these stages fairly easily, I imagine. I'm just going to continue using the auto-generated teams for me. Now, all of my characters are leveled up. Most of my ability boards are 13 for most of my characters, so I can do this, but you guys might need to pick out your characters. Just keep that in mind as you guys are going through this. We got Explosion God, Murder, Dynamite, what is his name again? And Best Genius together. We're just gonna let this run on auto. I'm not gonna stress it too much, right? And we'll go like that. Rip the Bakugo. If you guys don't know what happened, go watch the anime, of course, or read the manga, either way. But like, you know, don't put any spoilers in the comments. But if you haven't watched this newest season yet, I highly recommend you guys go and do it, because it's a very good season. Alright, and we'll go like this. Oh, and we bound the bind guy. Okay, interesting. I'm going to switch my targets here so that way this hopefully kills Bakugo. There we go. Now he's dead. Now we just have to kill the master. Beautiful. And then, yeah, Yorozu should kill. Oh no, she didn't. Not enough damage. Then we get countered. So it's going to take one more turn. Okay. As long as this action skill kills at least. There we go. Alright, so Best Genius out of the way. That was the boss for stage number 8. Now we have stage number 9 and 10 and the EX stage left to go. But that was honestly, none of these have been very difficult. And I like getting the extra orbs. The extra SR orbs are nice. We'll go ahead and press OK on that, and then we'll just have to skip the story. Once it loads, you can pre-download all this on the main menu if you want to, including the summons and stuff like that before you get into this, if you don't want to sit through those load screens. But you do have to sit through the load screen in one way or another, whether it's once on the load screen or every time you go into certain content. Okay, we'll pick Mirio for the character there, and then we'll run this team. Another very strong team. This Rock is really good for healing, and then we have Bakugo for insane damage, and Aizawa for the skill shields. Gigantomachia having 712,000 health. That is a bit more from before, so he's going to be harder to beat this time. I love hearing his voice lines. That's so cool. Nice. And remove boss from him. He has done like nothing to us so far. Use Mirio to give us speed down on him and defense down. Hopefully that helps us hit a little bit harder here. Yes, that's what we like to see. And skill sealed, so he can't do anything. Beautiful. And we should have some plus ultras coming up. Let's hope we hit for 99,000 with Bakugo. 61,000 there with Aizawa, so we should definitely hit the 99,000. No, we didn't. Okay, if it was a crit, we would have, though. And defense down on him. Bakugo hitting for a normal with 21,000, my goat. 37,000. Oh, Bakugo's numbers, even on just normal skills, absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Fantasy Bakugo to this day is still just, in my opinion, he's aged really well. For damage, at least. Like, he'll still be an insane nuker. And he can be used in so many forms of content if you need him. And skill sealed and dead. Easy peasy. Even Yellow Aizawa, as far as general pool units go, he's actually aged fairly well too, I do think. Granted, there are better options for Aizawa, I feel like, nowadays, but Yellow Aizawa still, as far as general pool units go, pretty dang decent. Now we got one more stage to take on before the EX stage. That is going to be stage 10 right here, where we have to go against All For One. Interesting. And let's go ahead and... Ooh, actually, no. We want Uraraka, because that can let us kill them faster. It decreases their defense. Decreasing their defense lets us kill them faster. That's what we want to see. We want to kill this guy as quickly as possible. I don't really care about buffing my allies or anything like that. Defense down, though, I'm there for it all day long. And he has 778,000 health, so that's going to help us get through that a lot quicker. Let's do that right away. Defense down. He dodges that. Oh, it's so annoying. It's fine. Block buffs. And then we're going to hit some big numbers on this next one. Tokuyami also has the double attack, right? So that's going to help us get through his health fairly quickly. 43,000. Nice. All right, we're actually looking very, very strong right now. Good stuff. All of our plus ultras coming through here. I bet you Tokoyami hits 99,000. Bakugo probably too. 57,000 from Monoma is great. 99,000 from Bakugo. And another 99,000 from Tokoyami. 30,000 on a normal skill from Tokoyami is fantastic. And we might actually end this. Nah, it's going to take us 2 turns. As I was saying, we might end it this turn, but nah. That's being too optimistic. Oh, you know what? Maybe we do. Maybe we do, because he hits himself to death. Okay, you know what? That's fine. We'll take it. He would have died for the burn either way, but it's just funny that he killed himself. So there is All For One stage 10, and that just leaves us with the EX stage, which is arguably one of the harder stages. Typically, the EX stage is supposed to be the hardest stage in a case file, but I've only ever had it be like hard once, I think once or twice, where I was like, oh crap, I actually didn't beat it in one go. We'll see if this is one of those cases, and keep in mind, these are a random drop chance. You're not going to get everything right off the bat. You will have to repeat this stage over and over again each day to get those rewards. Once again, do not waste hero gems to make that happen, okay? You know what? The unkillable team seems like a good team to run right here. It's a pretty decent team. We got Persistence, we got Last Stands, right? So this team works pretty dang well. 978,000 health, not battle power. 978,000 health for All For One. I'm not going to use Uraraka's thing just yet. That way, hopefully, it'll last after the evasions and we'll get the most out of our damage here, is the goal. Alright, he removed buffs from Deku, but like that doesn't matter at this point. Okay, now we'll do this. 32,000 damage. Ooh, Blue Mirko popping off. Popping off. Let's go. I feel like we normally don't see Mirko do all that well, but I feel like she's doing pretty good here. And the evasion doesn't matter because we had Bullseye. Suck it, All For One. 99,000 from Fantasy Deku is great. Oh man, Fantasy Deku putting in the work, my goat. All right, there we go. He's dead. All right, come on. Let's do some work here, Mirko. Yeah, 41,000. We like it. Alright, and we'll do both these action skills. Hopefully we'll have both plus ultras this next turn, assuming Mount Lady does not die before then. I don't think she will, hopefully. Yep, she had the guts, and we're good. We should be able to plus ultra here. We want the plus ultra, not the... Oh! Gosh dang it. Okay, you know what? It's going to take us more than one try. It's going to take us more than one try to beat this. Interesting. It doesn't happen all too often, but I have been running this on auto, to be fair. I don't think this is that difficult. You could definitely run a better team with a healer, and it's just, like, easy. But it's fine. I have the extra teams. I can run the extra teams because I purchased the hero gems, so not a big deal. And it saves your progress where you're at, so this is actually a good chance to show that to you. We'll go to team selection. We have one more team here. We'll run our last team of the day. We'll finish this up, and then after you've cleared this once, you can just skip it for the remaining days. You don't actually have to do it each and every time, which is kind of nice. Why are they taking so long to do voice lines? That was so annoying. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and pop our Raucous thing if I can hit it before the auto goes through. Come on. Do all the BS a little bit quicker. There we go. Defense down. He's going to evade the first 2 hits. Nothing we can do about that, right? That's why evasion is so much better than barriers, though, because multi-hit attacks, it actually blocks the whole multi-hit attack. If barriers blocked the whole multi-hit attack, barriers would be good, but they don't. Oh, and he's going to die this turn. 100% he's going to die. Oh my gosh, he was so close. No way. All right, all of our plus ultras coming through. We have evasion, so even if he were to somehow still be able to plus ultra us, we'd be fine, but we're good. We are good. So that is cleared. Let's see what rewards we got. Once again, you're not guaranteed to get them all, but you will get hopefully at least something. So we got Gran Torino there. I'll take that. I will take a copy of Gran Torino, and I will be able to work on DXing him. But anyways, guys, that is the newest case file. If you guys enjoyed the video, please consider going down there, hitting that like button, and hitting that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.